name is Stacey. This is an 8th grade science lesson on Newton's second law of motion. We completed the first law of motion yesterday. The instructional objective in my school policy is to call it the guiding question, which you're going to look at in a second. The vocabulary or academic language for this period is acceleration and the relationship between acceleration, force, and mass. The Common Core standards in the science room are posted at all times above the board, but for today's lesson we're going to be focusing on standard 6-8.7 and 6-8.8. The unit is force and motion. The assessment to be collected at the end of the period is the graph the students construct independently from the data they collect. Now over here on the smartboard, when students enter the room, this is what they'll see. They copy their guiding question for the day. Today's guiding question is, what is the mathematical relationship between force, mass, and acceleration? Their quick write is a review from yesterday. Since they are an ESL class, I include the images, and they have to describe how that image portrays Newton's first law of motion. As we move into the mini lesson, students will copy their notes on Newton's second law of motion. We review terms they're already familiar with: force, mass, and acceleration. And then we look at the formula, how these three concepts relate to each other. Next, here is the data table for today's hands-on activity. And I will model for you exactly what is expected of you and how you will collect your data. We're already familiar with utilizing the spring scale to find force, and the wooden block, metal cylinders. We've all seen these supplies before. We're just going to use them in a different way. You will attach your spring scale to your wooden block. We are doing our empty trials. Our wooden block is empty. We conduct 3 trials. Why do we conduct multiple trials? Because in science, we want to prove something and do multiple trials to make a point. Next part, we will attach 1 metal cylinder. Repeat, 3 more trials. Then we add 2 metal cylinders all the way up until 3. And remember, accuracy and precision whenever we're reading a scale of any sort, especially our spring scales. Accuracy counts when I'm assessing you. After you complete all your trials, as you already know, I double check your data to make sure it's accurate. Your table can pick up calculators, calculate your averages, and then we're going to construct a bar graph. This will not be a line graph because it is not a change over time. We're comparing different trials, therefore using a bar graph. Have a great day.